Good day, grade 8 students. Welcome to the second quarter and the second week of the second quarter of your modular distance learning in Mathematics 8. So for this week, we will be tackling about the graph of linear inequality in two variables. So in the previous week, you were introduced with linear inequality in two variables. Okay, so nakaraang linggo, pinag-aralan natin base doon sa inyong naka-receive na activity sheet kung ano nga ba ang linear inequality in two variable. So ang sinasabi, a linear inequality in two variables is an inequality that can be written in the following form. So una, it can be written as ax plus by less than c or ax plus by greater than c. Maaari din namang isulat sa ax plus by less than or equal to c or ax plus by greater than or equal to c. And laging tatandaan, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a and b are not both equal to 0. So sinasabi mo dito na maaari mo daw makita or maaari mong ma-identify na ang isang given expression ay linear inequality in two variables basically if it has two variables. And kapag nakikita mo yung mga symbols such as less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Automatically, ito ay linear inequality in two variables. So, based on your activity sheet before, okay, so you were able to classify two expressions if they were linear inequality or linear equation in two variables. So, ito yon. So, for this week, we'll be focusing on its graph. Okay, so on the graph of the linear inequality in two variables. So, basically, we'll be using the coordinate system or rectangular coordinate system. So, these are the examples of a graph of linear inequality in two variables. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, hindi na kagaya ng graph ng linear equation na linya na lamang. This time, meron kang linya, either a broken line or a solid line. And, kung mapapansin nyo, mayroong part of the graph over the Cartesian plane that is shaded. Okay? So, later on, you'll be able to understand that using the steps in graphing the linear equation. And, these are those. Okay, so to graph a linear inequality in two variables, first, you have to write inequality in equation form. Next, determine the x and the y-intercept, or you can find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. And the next one, connect the points by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. Number 4, step 4, choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. And 5 or 5th step is shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. So masyado mahaba, isa-isahin natin. Let's go with the first step using, or let's go with the example, or let's try sketching the graph of this example using the steps that we have. So you have sketch the graph of 2x plus y is less than 4. Okay, so this is a linear inequality since it has the variables x and y. So those are two variables. And meron kang nakitang symbols na less or symbol na less than. So what's the first step? Write the first term in equation form. Okay. So, again, write first the inequality in equation form. So, how do we do it? Okay, so again, ang sinasabi po, yung inequality, ito yung inequality mo, gagawin mo lang siyang equation. So, what's the difference between inequality and equation? Okay, so in two variables. So, basically, napakadali lang, sa symbol lang sila nagkakaiba. So, how do we do it? So, you have the inequality 2x plus y is less than 4. So, to turn it or to transform it in equation form, you just have to change the inequality symbol with an equal or with an equation symbol which is equal. So, from 2x plus y less than 4, you now have 2x plus y equals to 4. Okay? So, take note of this because we will be using this on the next steps. Step 2. Determine the x and the y intercepts or find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. So, ito yung napag-aralan natin before. So, ang gagamitin nating equation ay yung ating equation kanina na 2x, meron tayong equation kanina na 2x plus y equals to 4. So, base sa equation na yan, hahanapin natin ngayon ang kanilang x and y intercept. So, paano yon? Ito na yon. So, to find the x-intercept, you have to let y equal to 0. At ito yung step kung natatandaan pa ninyo. So, sasubstitute mo lang yung y or yung 0 sa y. And then, you have to solve for x. And, you now have 2, 0 as your x-intercept. Now, to find the y-intercept, kabaliktaran. Ang gagawin mong 0 ay yung x, and then substitute, and then you will get 0, 4 as your y-intercept. Okay? So, next. Okay, so ito, graph na tayo. Connect the points by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. Okay, so you listen to this kasi ito ay importante. So you now have the x and the y-intercept. The 2, 0, and 0 and 4. So plot muna natin yon bago natin i-connect. Okay, so you have 2, 0, 0, 4. Okay, so 2, 0. Ito yung 2, 0. So, 2, 0. Ito yon. And then 0, 4, which is the y-intercept. Now, bago natin siya i-connect, I want you to take note of the idea of the inequality symbol. So, you have the given 2x plus y less than 4. Okay. So, malaking bagay dito sa ating step 3 kung ano yung symbol. So, meron tayong symbol na less than. Now, kapag ang symbol mo ay less than or greater than, ang gagamitin mong pang-connect sa points mo ay broken line. Kapag naman, ang inequality symbol mo ay less than or equal to, o kaya naman greater than or equal to, ang gagamitin mo ay solid line. Ano ang ibig sabihin noon? Ibig sabihin noon, kapag less than, ibig sabihin yung line ay hindi kasama sa solution. Kapag naman ang gamit mo ay merong equal to or solid line, ibig sabihin yung mismong line, yung points na nasa line ay kasama sa mismong solution. Okay, so mamaya pag-uusapan natin yung solution ng linear inequality into variables. Again, kapag greater than or less than, broken line. Kapag ka naman greater than or equal to, o kaya naman less than or equal to, ang symbol mo, ang gagamitin mo ay solid line. Ang nakikita natin dito ay less than. Ibig sabihin, wala kang nakikitang or equal to. Ibig sabihin, ano ang gagamitin natin? Solid ba or broken? Siyempre, broken kasi walang equal to. So, less than lang. So, broken line po. I-connect mo yung dalawa using the broken line. Okay? Ganun lang siya. So, hindi siya yung solid. Okay? So, it's a line. Okay. So, that is now the graph of your equation or the associated equation and not the solution. Okay? So, ito ay para lamang sa line. Dadaan 5 steps ito. So, now let's go with the step 4. Now, dito sa step 4, you have to choose a test point on either side of the line. Okay? So, dito, sa step 4, di ba meron ka ngayong graph na ng equation? Ito yon, nakikita na natin ngayon. Ito yung graph ng equation. Now, para malaman natin kung alin ang shadean natin, kasi sa example kanina may shade yung kalahati ng graph. Di ba? Hindi natin alam kung ito bang itaas or ito bang ibaba ang mayroong shade. So, para malaman natin kung alin ang may shade, Okay, para malaman natin kung alin may shade, pipili tayo ng test point. Ang test point, okay, ay kahit anong point sa taas or sa baba or either side of the equation or the graph of the equation. So, meron tayong equation, itong graph na ito. Ayan. Ayan. So, pipili lang tayo ng, okay, pipili tayo ng points na nandoon sa taas or sa baba. So, kahit anong point lang. Okay? So, pili muna tayo, let's say for example, doon sa taas. So, dito sa taas, ang nakikita kong point ay 3, 3. Ito yun. Nasa taas yun. Okay? So, gamitin natin yung point na 3, 3. At ngayon, isa-substitute natin siya dito sa inequality. Ngayon, titingnan natin kung tama ba. Kung tama ang magiging sagot niya. So, you have 2x plus y less than 4. So, you have 2. Ang gamit nating x ay 3. Plus, ang y natin ay 3 less than 4. Titingnan natin kung tama bang less than 4. So, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3. Is it less than 4? So, 6 plus 3 is 9. Is 9 less than 4? No. So, meaning, X ka na agad ngayon dito sa taas. Pero hindi nangangahulugan na check ka na dito sa baba. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin, kukuha ka ulit naman ng test point sa baba. Laging tatandaan, 2 test point lamang ang kukunin mo. Isa sa taas at isa sa baba. Okay? So, kuha tayo ng test point ngayon dito sa baba. So, tatandaan, X na tayo dito sa taas. So, kuha tayo sa baba. So, pwede dito ang 0 and 0. So, ang gagamitin kong point ay 0 and 0 kasi ay nasa baba siya ng line. So, substitute ulit natin doon sa ating 2x plus y less than 4. Saan nanggaling ito? Given po. Yan po ang hinahanapan natin ng graph. So, 2, anong x natin ngayon dito? 0 plus, anong y natin? 0 din, less than 4. Is it less than 4? So, 2 times 0, 0 plus 0. Is it less than 4? 0 plus 0, 0. Is it less than 4? Is 0 less than 4? Yes. Therefore, 0 and 0 or the coordinate 0 and 0 is an appropriate test point. It's true that when you substitute 0 and 0 doon sa inequality, maaari kang magkaroon ng tamang inequality. So ngayon, ano ngayon ang ibig sabihin nito? Papasok ngayon si step 5. You will now shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. So, di ba meron tayong tines yung sa taas at sa baba? Kung alin yung nag-true sa kanilang dalawa, iyon po ang inyong shadan. Now, alin ba ang nag-true? Sa taas ba o sa baba? So, ang nag-true po ay yung 0 and 0 na nasa baba. So, isi-shade nyo lang po yung lahat, yung buong part ng baba ng ating equation or yung graph ng line. So, buong ito, isi-shade mo lang. Okay? Bakit po hindi sir yung taas ang chinade ko? Kasi nung sinubstitute ko yung point na nanggaling sa taas, hindi siya nag-satisfy doon sa inequality natin. Pero nung sinubstitute ko yung nasa baba, nag-satisfy siya. So, alin kaya ang tama? Siyempre, yung nasa baba. And now, that is the graph of your linear inequality in two variables. Okay? So, ito na yung graph mo ng linear inequality in two variables na ang given natin ay, ano nga ulit ang given natin? 2x plus y less than 4. So, ito yung graph ng 2x plus y less than 4. Sir, bakit hindi line na lang? Bakit kailangan may shade pa? That's the difference between the solution of the points ng or solution ng linear equation sa linear inequality. Kapag linear equation, ang solution mo ay yung lahat ng points na nandoon lamang sa line. Okay? Pero kapag linear inequality, ang solution mo ay lahat ng shaded region kasama yung line kung solid ito or hindi kasama yung line kapag broken ito. So in this case, the solution of 2x plus y less than 4 are all the points below the broken line. Okay, so that is the solution for 2x plus y less than 4. This is how you write the answer. Okay? Pag solid line yan, kung less than or equal to yan, pwede mong sabihin na all the points below the broken line are the solutions of the inequality, or all the points including the solid line are the solution of the inequality. Kung merong equal to na symbol. Pero since wala, hindi kasama ang broken line. Okay? So, I hope ito ay naintindihan nyo, kasi ang gagawin nyo sa learning task number 1 na kaisa-isang activity nyo for this week ay kagaya lamang din ng aking ginawa. Using the 5 steps in sketching the graph or in graphing the linear inequality into variable, sketch the graph of the following linear inequalities into variables. So, ganun lamang din. Sundan lamang yung steps na aking sinabi at yung steps na nasa inyong activity sheet. Okay, this isang number or one item is for 15 points. So, yeah. So, that ends my video lesson for this week. Thank you so much. And also, do not forget to write your reflection from this video lesson on the comment section for additional points. And this is me, Sir Argel, saying enjoy mathematics. Thank you. Goodbye.